Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today's Outriders video, we're going to be talking about some of the best mods that you should be keeping an eye out for if you find them. And I will be going over some tier 3 mods. I'm not going to be going over like crazy amount of tier 3 mods in this video, just because, you know, a lot of people in the early game or working their way through the challenge tiers will not have access to that many tier 3 mods, but I will mention them just in case. So anyways, without further ado, all that stuff out the way, let's go ahead, let's talk, and let's get right into it. So I guess the first thing we'll go over is some of the damage mods, right? So damage mods, honestly, I've really not found too much with like tier 1 stuff. Tier 1 mods, really, I would not go for any of the bullets. 8-second cooldown is kind of terrible, and overall really not that good. Clip combustion can be okay, fusion blast is good, and fireworks is also good, and maybe even shield maiden in a way, but outside of that, that's kind of it. So let's go to the tier 2 mods. Obviously people know about Perpetuum Mobile. This is if you are working on a blight round build, anomaly round build, volcanic, trickster, any sort of anomaly round build, this is a mod that you should at least have at the ready, at your disposal. It's very useful for those types of builds. Overall, just very good. Brain Eater's good, very simple, crits don't consume ammo. Minefield, haven't really played with that too much. I will say Bone Shrapnel is an absolute devastating ability. It's so good. It's 1 second cooldown, killing shots, big AoE, inflicts bleed, very good, very good, very good. Damage link's okay. I would say in some situations Icebreaker can be pretty cool combined with the Winter Blast tier 3 mod, but I don't really use it all too much, and I play a lot on my Technomancer. Storm Whip's pretty good, tier 2. Storm Whip's pretty good for some extra damage, and then Claymore can be pretty effective, and so is Death Chains. Death Chains can be pretty good. Now, tier 3, right? I will say that my favorite tier 3 mods are going to have to be Deadly Disturbance and Shadow Comet. These two combined together is very good. In order to get these two on the same weapon, you have to either get a Funeral Pyre or you have to get an Imploder. The Imploder comes with the Deadly Disturbance mod, and then the Funeral Pyre comes with the Shadow Comet mod. So if in order to run, you know, 2 tier 3 mods, you have to drop a legendary that has one of those tier 3 mods, so you can switch the other one over. And those are the only 2 weapons that can get both of these, and dude, they're fucking absolutely gross. So the Deadly Disturbance is critical shots, and that AoE is very nice, especially when you got ads swarming you. And Shadow Comet is just a shot. It doesn't have to be a critical. You just land a bullet and it shoots down a comet with only a 3-second cooldown. That's very, very nice. Obviously, Fortress is freaking disgusting. 43% damage. Now you notice it doesn't say weapon damage or anomaly damage or like status damage, status power, none of that. Dude, this applies to everything. This is just your entire damage, 43% of your armor. Yes. And the way looter shooters work, bro, it's generally smart to go for high portions of higher numbers versus smaller portions of smaller numbers, right? Obviously. So you want to get my bad. The way I want to say that is different. It's best to get small percentages of big numbers versus high percentages of small numbers. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's my point. Obviously, 43% of your armor, yeah, that's very good. Fortress is overall very good. This drops on the Death Shield shotgun. So if you get the Death Shield, you got yourself one of the best mods in the game. Congratulations. Killing Spree, very good. Drops on the Amber Vault. Oh, very simple. You get 25% extra damage on killing shots, and it stacks up to for 20 seconds up to 3 kills. Very, very good. Connect Stomp is beautiful. Drops on the Roaring Umbra. If you get that, very, very useful. Combine that with like Seismic Impulse. Very good. Our first ever build involved Roaring Umbra with Connect Stomp and Winter Blast, which was a very good combo. Freeze the enemies, get in their face, spread the toxic, boom, kinetic stomp. It's very good, very good. Winter Blast is also very good. This drops on the Iceberg. Just having enemies freeze in a radius on crit shots is very nice for AoE and crowd control. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that's all I need to talk about for the weapon mods. Oh, I will say, where's tier 3 Bone Shrapnel? I will say tier 3 Bone Shrapnel is fucking gross, dude. Dark Sacrifice, I would say it's only good on a Technomancer. Ultimate Storm Whip is from the Thunderbird, and then the Anomaly Surge is on the Icarus. So let's go look at armor mods. Right now, armor mods is a little bit different because you have so many to choose from. So if we go in tier 1, honestly, I'm not going to talk about tier 1 mods. These are mostly, I mean, these are character specific mods anyways. Depending on your build, that's how you would want to spec with these. I'm going to be mostly talking about the tier 2 mods because there's so many of them, and you can use these across, you know, every character and actually get use out of them. So tier 2, right? We have almost all of them unlocked except for this one. So we have almost all of them. Now, I will point out some of the best mods right off the rip. I love Rejuvenation a lot. Damage Absorber is very good. It's a basic armor mod. It's very solid, especially to help you climb challenge tiers. Very good. It's just solid defensive mod. I would say the best defensive mod in the game is definitely Emergency Stance, especially at this current moment. It's whenever it procs, it's active for the entire expedition. It doesn't like show that you're in a rock armor, but you still have the buff, which is just very good for making sure you don't die for obvious reasons. So yeah, Emergency Stance I would say is like a must have defensive mod. Like if you're only gonna run one defensive mod, dude, run Emergency Stance. You cannot go wrong. Bloodlust is very good. Bloodlust is very good, basic to help increase firepower, although it is on killing shots. Let's see. I would say Sharp Eye is also very good. That drops on the Sergio's Beret, which is a helmet, which is very, very powerful. I would say basically any mods that can like give you armor, like Death Mitigation is going to be very good. Plate Dodge, which is right here, is okay. Now these bleed mag style builds, obviously if you are constantly inflicting bleed, Vampiric Mag will be very helpful. I never use the cycle. I don't even find use of it. I mean, like, you know, some of these are like, you know, elemental dependent. I'm not trying to go over those. I'm trying to just go over like generic mods that everybody can use. Seismic Impulse is pretty solid for what it can do for you. Just being like, combine that with like the Roaring Umbra's Kinetic Stomp is just very nice for some AoE damage consistently, which you can't go wrong with. Diffuse is pretty good, just, you know, making you a bit more tankier. And there's one more that I wanted to go over. Obviously, like, you know, like the weapon mods. I mean, that's standard. You can toss those on if you want to. I mean, they're okay. I don't really use them too much. Honestly, I found that what goes around is really kind of pointless. It's really not all that useful at all. Don't use this. Aura Force can be good, and Untamed Power can be really good, especially because it's on kill usage. I mean, not kill usage, skill usage, so you'll be proccing this a lot more consistently. And I haven't really found that many uses for Paragon and Ultimate Paragon, just not really. And okay, so let me go actually look at some like the armor that we have. So here's Stare into the Barrel. Boost your firepower by 10,000 for each enemy in close range. This is solid, just because this will just proc based off of enemies around you, which is pretty good. Let's see. Power Assimilation, honestly, it's okay. Power Simulation's okay. Arms and Anomaly can be pretty good because it's on crit shots. Increases our anomaly power by almost 20,000, which can be pretty good. Where's this? Oh yeah, the Sergio's Beret is on my Pyromancer. Not Impressed, honestly, is kind of redundant. Don't even worry about that. Let's see. One of these pants. Yeah, Circle of Power, boost your resistance by 15% every time you use a skill. As a tier 3, this will be good for helping you keeping you alive. But I haven't really used it all that much. I haven't got too much use out of it. And then Sharp Eye we have right here. Sharp Eye is super good, dude. You get a piece of armor that has Sharp Eye and Bloodlust, your damage is going to go through the roof. But overall, though, guys, that's just going to about wrap up the video. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, then make sure to drop your load on that like button, subscribe if y'all are new, as we do upload daily content on the channel. You know, Outriders, Borderlands 3, good stuff like that, you already know. But yeah, I figured just go ahead and make y'all a quick little video going over some of the best mods to keep your eyes out for and stuff like that. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. My name's Kree, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.